Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to today's episode. Today, I wanted to talk to you about how the narcissist is inconsistent with you and with all of their supplies, but in the situation with you, they're more inconsistent, and there's a reason for that. The reason for that is because you have such a higher standard than what they are used to that they cannot fake it with you for very long. It takes a lot of fuel. This is how you know that somebody is faking with you. It's a telltale sign is when they do not have the ability to give you consistency. When you have somebody that's consistently inconsistent, that's somebody who is trying to fake being on your level, but they can't, so they continue to collapse, and then they try to come back for a little while and fake it again, but they can't do it for very long and they collapse. And that's what you're seeing in maybe not all of the cycles with the narcissist, but in the situation with you. But that's what happens. And they do this in the situation with the primary supply that they are trying to tie down. What you're dealing really with is the enemy. And the enemy is trying to hold you captive because you have a light. Okay, I'm going to tell you what's going on. You either know the Lord personally, and you're starting to get to a level to where you're walking back towards Him, or you're a person that has light in your life and has the opportunity to walk towards Him. But this is a war. This is a battle that's being waged on you. And it's not funny. And just because you can't see the spiritual realm amongst you and in and around you and working in and through other people and people that are close to you, don't ever think that it doesn't exist like the world will tell you, because it does. It exists more than this physicality that we're living in. Best believe. Best believe. And what I'm trying to get at is don't lose your faith and think that it's not a realm. That realm controls this realm. And you happen to be on a pathway that is either a threat already to the enemy and the workers of iniquity, or you have the opportunity to accept Christ and to walk down that path as well. And in some cases, you're heading that way already. So you're getting attacked as well. That your innateness is crying out for more, even though you've been stepped on, walked on, spiritually spit on. You've had mud slaying all over you from the pigs out there. See, God told us not to throw our pearls amongst swine, right? Our jewels amongst swine, and that's what we did. We took all of our fruit and we let them in our house, and we gave them all of our goodness, and then we even let them drain our vessel and hollow us out and walk away and slap us in the face and come right back, all just to do it all over again. But the glorious thing is that we woke up, and God has put grace on your life because He loves people that love, y'all, that truly know how to love. And this was all these situations that we got ourselves into. If we were operating correctly, we could have avoided them. But this is a lesson to be learned. I mean, it was meant to be. The past was meant to be, but our future and into our fruition does not need to be or have to be so rocky. And that's what I'm getting in my spirit. And that's the truth of it all. And the word for today and I've been feeling this and seeing this and hearing this all around me lately, is that you've been planting seeds for a long time. And you've been walking in humility while these people, these workers of iniquity, have been out here trying to destroy you. And you haven't been folding, but you haven't been giving it any attention. I'm talking to those of you that are out there on this channel that are starting to walk things back as far as becoming repentant in your ways, starting to heal, to go inside and to search for what is wrong and where you had folly in your life, and asking the Lord for his help. And he's been directing you, maybe not as fast as you want, but things are occurring, and they are happening with lightning speed in your life today. And a lot of times you won't see it when you want to, but it is coming. For some of you, it is coming. And it's coming quicker than you know, because you have been planting these seeds and you've been walking in humility. And this individual in your life, or these individuals, mainly there's an individual in your life that's been out to utterly put you down, like a carcass in the field, y'all. And you've been operating in obedience to God, that he's been stepping in, giving you wisdom and knowledge and understanding that normally you wouldn't have, and normally I wouldn't have. But we have literally been trying to walk in the faith of this, to understand this, and to deal with this spiritual warfare. And it's working, y'all. You may not see it today, but this is working, because the enemy's camp is heavily under attack. And in a lot of ways, they're bewildered at how this is happening for you. You were supposed to be the easy one. In their mind and in their heart, which their heart just devises evil continually. But they knew that you were easy to put down, to destroy. You were over the day they got started with you. And God stepped in. And because you are obedient and you walk in this humility and you truly love, y'all, and you're starting to walk in this obedience, as you continue to walk in that obedience, he's showing you the way out. And he's not only showing you the way out, you're going to manifest. You're going to manifest several things. One of them is going to be this individual that's been in your life, that's been trying to wreck you and smear you, destroy you, to dirty up your name, to lie, to lies about you when you've just been telling the truth. They can't get you off their mind. You know, you might have been ruminating on them, but whatever you're doing, they're doing twice as much. And you just don't know it. That this individual discarded you because they were afraid that you were going to abandon them, and now they're out there left in the cold, and they're abandoned. They thought they had you destroyed on day one. They knew they had this in their hand and under their control, that you were under their foot, y'all. God came in and he has ways, y'all. He moves in and works in mysterious ways, and he has been covering you. And he will make your enemy your footstool if you continue to walk in this obedience. And he will send you somebody in your pathway that is right for you if you continue to walk in the faith and obedience and humility in this situation. And draw close to him. If you draw close to him, draw nigh to him, he'll draw nigh to you. This is already crushing the narcissist in your life. This doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. But because you're walking in this obedience, God has rules to this world system. He put it in the foundation of this world system. You haven't been seeing it yet because there's like a reverb to this. It doesn't happen when you start to walk in things. It happens after. It's coming, y'all. For those of you that are operating correctly, that you have worked that anger out and you did forgive them. You let it go. You laid it down at the cross and you stood up and you did what the word said. You dusted your shoulders off. You took your shoes off, man, and you slapped them together and you kicked the dust out and you put them back on. You turned away and you kept it moving. For those of you that don't go back to the narcissist and you continue to walk in your faith, continue to walk in that strength that the Lord has given you. He's going to give you a stature that you haven't seen. And he's not even just going to make this enemy of yours your footstool and put him under your foot. But he's going to crush him. Because once this clears and you get to a place in your life to where you have this abundance that manifests in your life for all the goodness that you have put forth and that obedience that you've been walking in, this is where he makes your crooked path straight in many ways. And this is where he will bless you for all the things that the enemy has taken. He will bless you with those things back plus. But when all of this manifests and you continue to walk this way in this obedience and draw closer to the Lord, you're going to have a new stature. You're going to be different. You're walking in it now, and it will continue to grow you. And it will also give you more authority on things that you're dealing with. You're going to have precision, y'all. And you know how to operate in your perfect precision. When all of the dust clears from these blessings is when God's going to place the right person, the person that's the right person for you in your life is going to come down your path. And what's going to happen next is this is going to be the crushing blow to the narcissist. And this is what I've been feeling in my heart. So this is what I wanted to give you today. And this is not something that I ever speak on. I don't ever talk like this. But this is what I'm getting everywhere I go. Everywhere I hear things from everywhere, like from in my heart, in my gut, in my spirit, my soul. And even on media, y'all. It's just everywhere. And so I wanted to pass that along to you. That's all for today. Love y'all. Peace.